Hey guys, hope you're having a great day today. It is Wednesday. Happy Wednesday morning to you. I hope that your day is going well. My day is going amazing this morning. Got up, got my little sticky note list of what I have to do today, and I'm like, all right, I'm ready to roll. So I went upstairs. I had to get some orders together and packaged up, so I got those so I can send those out. So thank you for your support to what I do. All of my cookbooks right now and homemaking books are on a deal, so you can look at the link below. I have to share, when you go to, click the link, it'll go there. There's one cookbook that will show, and I think it's the fall at home book. I'm pretty sure it's the fall one. Then there's a, if you look down below it, there's a little like drop down arrow. You click that, and then it chooses, it has all the other books that I have as well. So there's like 9 or 10 other cookbooks on there, and then you can choose which one you want. So the one that comes up default, you don't need that one as a default. You can just go through and choose the other ones. It'll put it all together in the cart and do one order that way. So hopefully that'll help clarify a few things. So thank you for your support through that avenue. So, and you're here today, so thank you for that again. I hope that everything's going great. I'm gonna have a great day today. I have got to figure out breakfast, lunch, and dinner. As always, a few household things. I gotta go to the store. It is time for a milk run once again. I'm like, no, we do the milk run so many times, but that's okay because we did make it to the month. So I did my shopping, like, remember we did a huge shopping, and then this past month I just had to go for Autumn's birthday, picking up things for her birthday and milk. And so now I'm down, I'm like, I need more milk. So the abundance, I was looking in the refrigerator, I'm like, I have one more Jensen, I think, and that's it. So, and then I have to get the regular milk. And then I have to pick up, like we're out of, well, not out of, I need to pick up a couple fresh fruits and fresh veggies. So I'm just gonna run to Aldi today and get those over there, but that's it. So we're gonna do that today. We'll head out. I gotta drop, the girls have the things that they go help in the afternoon with, so I'm gonna go drop them off, and then after that, then I'll go mail packages and then run to Aldi and pick up those things, and we'll restock that. But we still have plenty of food to eat. No one's starving. This morning I just made, Steven came down. He was my first one up today. I came out, I went in the garage and I came out and he was sitting on the couch. I'm like, oh, you're here. So Autumn is usually my first one awake, and she is the one that goes around and wakes everybody up, and she does a really good job, and they get up for her. I don't even know, she has this wonderful way about her. They just get up, and I'm like, how do you do that? I could yell from the bottom of the stairs. I could go up there and tell them to get up. They don't get up. I'm like, do you threaten them? How do you get them out of bed? So I told Steven, I said, today you need to go into Autumn and say, it's time to wake up. But they're already up there. I hear him up there moving. So I made him a sandwich. So he had a bagel over there, and I have breakfast patties, the sausages, and an egg. So I made him that already. As the other kids kind of come down and are ready for breakfast, I will make those for them. I'll show the next one. I didn't show his because I just got it made. And then lunch, I was looking at the refrigerator. There is leftovers, so I probably will stick to the leftovers. In there, there's a little bit of beef stroganoff, and I think the pasta, broccoli, and chicken is in there, so I'll have that. And then I was looking, I'm like, what can I do for dinner? Tonight is our night that we have to have a battery die, my favorite. So tonight is when kids are mostly all gone, and they get back and they eat late. So in my head, I was like, what can I make for dinner tonight? Brooklyn made those delicious Big Mac sliders the other day. I'm like, they are so good. So in my head, I really want to make like our hamburger patties and do basically a Big Mac, but I was going to get lettuce today and do like a Big Mac salad. But then I thought, well, I have, I can buy hamburger buns. Yes, I can buy all those things, but I do have, I'm trying not to, and I have Texas toast in the refrigerator. So I thought, you know what, maybe tomorrow we'll do Big Mac Texas toast sliders or sandwiches, like a patty melt, but a BL, or I'm messing that all up, like a Big Mac, but on the patty melt side. So we'll get to that tomorrow. That'll be tomorrow. So I'm like, you know what? I'll do that tomorrow. Today, why don't I just do a cozy mac and cheese? A cozy mac and cheese, and then we have kielbasa. I have this one, and I have this one. This one is, I believe, this was in my freezer from the last time we did this, and I believe we cut it up and sauteed it with peppers and onions, and there's a whole bag here. So I thought, you know, I'm gonna do two. They like sausage. We can have sausage on the side, they can have peas, and they can have a bowl of mac and cheese. I'm thinking that sounds good, like a good creamy Celentani pasta, just good comforting mac and cheese. I gotta make sure there's enough milk. I just remembered that. Hold on. There is, okay, there is. I was just looking, I'm like, is there some in there? There is, there's actually two, like a whole milk and then a little bit. So I'm thinking that for tonight, and then that way it's done. They can take it and heat up when they get home, take it off, eat before they go to bed. So that's going to be the food day today. And then we have all the other things to get done. I got my bedding in the laundry, washing, going to vacuum my floor, and I'm like, it's going to be an amazing day. So you ready for an amazing day? It's Monday. I chatted about everything I'm going to make. All right, let's just keep preparing with our day. Let's go. Okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make little bowls for everybody for dinner, and just like my little glass dishes so I can put them back in the refrigerator because they're gonna eat them later tonight. So I'll get them all made up, done, and it'll be grab and go, because some kids will eat before 6 o'clock, some will eat after. So if they're all done, that is your key. So I'm gonna take I have one, this one is already, this pasta, I'm pretty sure it's already cooked. I know it is because I see the peppers in there. So I will just cut the other one up. We'll kind of saute it over here, and then I'll add the frozen one in there, mix it all together, and that'll be the meat base of it. And then I've got pasta water boiling over here. We'll do some pasta and we'll make our good old mac and cheese. Okay, I started making it. I started doing autumns, and I was just gonna wait for Madeline's, and I'm like, no, just make them all right now, then I'll have it all done. So, bagel with the cheese and the sausage, and then autumns will be done first, and then Maddie's will be next. A little backwards, that's okay. You start making eggs and you're like, this smells good. So I'm gonna make a couple eggs for myself. Got toast in the toaster. Be good, then we'll have breakfast for everybody. I think Jensen's gonna do waffles this morning, so I'll make him one, but that's okay. All right, toast and eggs for breakfast. I'm gonna have mine here. The pasta is pretty much done cooking over there. I was gonna cook it less and then let it, like I usually put it in the oven or in the slow cooker, but since I'm not gonna do that, I'm gonna make sure that I cook it all the way till it's nice and tender, and then we'll just mix the cheese sauce up in the pot over there. Good morning so far. Okay, I'm literally rationalizing the pasta out here. I was like scooping it out going, is this gonna be enough for everybody? So I think I've eyeballed it, so I think it's gonna be good. I'm gonna use, this is like frozen. This is nacho cheese just because we have a lot in the freezer. It is pretty frozen. I was not gonna do a whole one, but we will. Okay, big chunk of nacho cheese. That's gonna take some time to thaw. You could probably do about half, but that's okay. We'll do this with less the other cheese. That'll work. It'll thaw up here as it's heating in the heaty mess here. Then put some milk in there. And then Jensen's I have his own cheese for that. And then this I'm pretty sure it's the fall apart cheese, yes. I bought a aged cheddar cheese. Yep. And this from the discount store. And it's like you went to shred it, it just fell apart. So this would basically, it was very good for mac and cheese. So this is pretty frozen too, because I just grabbed everything from the freezer this morning. But this will be my cheese that I add in here. So we'll kind of add this, let this do its thing. And then I'll add some milk in here and just like heat up and just get softened. And get some milk. Actually, half and half. I bought it for thinking we would do our little Tim Horton drinks. I have not done a Tim Horton drink. I don't know, like the, what's it called? I'm drawing a blank on the name right now. Ice Cap. And that's quite all right. We've just been having other things. So this will work. Let me turn this on. So I'll use that for this one, and Jensen's, I'll get his cheese out. His is just a cheese. It's Daiya cheese packet. It's very good. Great for dairy-free. It tastes very similar to regular cheese without all dairy, which is nice. And then he can do lactose milk. Lactose-free. And that's it. Sometimes I add cheese to it. I just, I don't think it matters. It tastes just as good without it. Sauce on it home, so that's actually going to be perfect for him. Let me turn that up for a minute. We'll heat this up. We'll add some pepper. Get some parsley in there. It'll be wonderful. We just need this to melt. Okay, his is nice and cheesy. It's good to go. This is great. The Diet, get yourself some Diet. Walmart sells it. This is going to take a little bit because it's the frozen block of cheese. You know, just be patient. Put it in the microwave beforehand. I just did not. All right, I second guessed myself. I second guessed myself. I'm boiling more pasta. There's a lot of cheesy stuff in there. And I'm like, you know what? Like mac and cheese, you can have extra of. That's not something that's going to go to waste. I was going to do just the exact, but I'm like, you know what? Somebody will have it for lunch the next day. So I'm gonna do a little bit more than a little bit more to Jensen's bowl. So it's that mom and me of like, will there be enough? Yeah, there'll be plenty of enough, and everybody will eat just fine. I just need to leave it alone, but that's okay. I'm adding more. So I've got my water boiling. The other cheesy stuff is all melted in the big pot. So when this is done, I'll just add it over there. Something I'm gonna do is I bought a big can of fruit cocktail for Greg's lunch, and Greg went back to work this morning, and I was like, ooh, totally forgot about the fruit, so I had grabbed him like an apple to eat, which is good, but you know, fruit cocktail is more his favorite, so I'm like, let me put it in containers. So I'm gonna put it in the bigger ones here. I did the small ones, which are good, but when you are going to put it in a lunch, open it up with the lid. Sometimes the lid kind of sticks to the liquid unless you do a little bit less of it, and it can spill everywhere. So I'm gonna do this so it ensures that no liquid will spill. Put some lids on it, put in the refrigerator. This is cheaper than buying fruit cups, and he likes it. So whatever your husband likes, you make. Now tomorrow I'll be able to grab fruit and put it right into his lunch. And so I'm gonna put that in there, put some sodas in there, and they like sandwiches. So I'm gonna make a sandwich as well for tomorrow, so it's done. Easy. My husband's a simple man, wants ham and Swiss cheese and homemade bread and Ameriport. That's it. Easy with his fruit, and then I'll throw in some, let's see what else. Whatever else I grab, like pickles, we can put those in a bag. Let me get those out. Those are really good. Our bread and butter pickles, so yummy. Okay, so I just went and prepped 2 sandwiches. That's fine for like the next day, Thursday and Friday, and that's good and done. Perfect. Okay, so I have sandwiches and I put some pickles in a container. Right here, this is easy. That's simple for him. Grab some chips, and he will be a happy camper for lunch. I'll just put this in the refrigerator. Now my mornings will go a little bit smoother. Just easier to, sometimes I'll pack it at night and have the whole thing in the refrigerator, but for the most part I get up in the morning, so I just like to grab it, put it in there, and I won't have to worry about thinking about making something. Okay, so we're still waiting for pasta to boil, so I'm like, what else can I make? Something I have out of my list this whole last week, and I have not made it, is 3-bean salad. I love this. I love the dish. I can eat it myself, which I do. Nobody else will. I make it with green beans, chickpeas, and kidney beans. I'll just drain those, rinse them off, and I've got some homemade Italian dressing right here. That's it. I made this for subs, I think, or sandwiches last week. So it's been in the refrigerator. I'm like, I'll just pour that in there and have it. That'll be delicious. I also pulled out a can of sliced beets. That's something I like. Like I said, we've been eating out of the refrigerator. Fresh stuff, what we've had there. So now it's time, like that stuff is going away, and that's no big deal, but it's just like time to move to the pantry a little bit. So I'm gonna pull these out because I love canned sliced beets. I did try the pickled beets. I was not a fan of pickled beets at all. So they're okay. They're okay. They just not my favorite. Like I like the bread and butter pickles, but I don't like sweet pickles. I feel like they're too sweet. So these, absolute favorite. So I'm just gonna rinse these off, put them in a bowl, stir it together, get some green onions from in my little pot garden outside. And then that'll be something to eat, just to grab for lunch, to grab for dinner, whatever, however the day rolls. It's delicious. Very simple favorite. Just let it marinate a little bit. This pasta's done. Let me dump this out. Okay, I'm gonna add, okay, too much water. Let me add, where's my scooper? Here's my scooper. Let me add some to the back one here a little bit. Like you can just add a few scoops and it adds a little extra bulk to it. Okay, and this one's nice and cheesy, so I know I can add all this. That's some cheesy mac and cheese right there. That's that aged cheddar. Like usually I just use Colby or I use mild cheddar cheese, which is fine. This is an aged cheddar and it's so cheesy. That's where we get all that good cheesy lines. Then the American canned cheddar cheese gives you that regular old flavor in there. So this is good. Look at that. And then I use half and half. Usually I use milk, but been a little bit more thicker, a little bit more creamier. Okay, that's it. That's what I want to make, some cheesy mac and cheese. I feel like I've been doing mac and cheese all morning, which I have because I keep making more. So one thing I did add to it is mustard. One of my viewers said to add dry mustard. My mom used to add dry mustard to hers. I just add regular mustard. It makes the flavor good. It like deepens the flavor. It doesn't taste like mustard, it just deepens it. So I'm just letting it kind of all cook together over there. I'm gonna put Jensen's here into a bowl, get my 3-bean salad, put that in a container, and then I'll just go cut some green onions, put it on top, because it's just for me. I don't mind if it's all. It'll like absorb the flavors as it sits and marinates, and then we'll separate the mac and cheese in here. I will have extra, thankful, because I need the big bowl. I feel like now it's full. I'm like, okay, now I'll have extra. And then we can have that the next day. This will be perfect. So I'll put some kielbasa in each one here as they want it. Jensen's, I just put all his in one dish. It's just easier to identify. His a little bit brighter. Just easier to see that that's one's his. I'll probably put I'll put the lid on it, put his name on it, just so we know it. He'll probably take his out and put it in a bowl to eat, but then that way at least he knows that one's his. And then these ones will be the kids. I got a plate for Greg. I just did a plate because his can just go in the refrigerator and he can heat that up when he gets home. Container for the rest. Good for mac and cheese. Done. Now I have to worry about dinner tonight, which is a nice thing. Jensen did want a sandwich, so I'm making him one. I took his out, put him in the pink containers. That's fine. So I've got dinner for him. Extra right here. The rest rationed up for the other kids this way. If they want to grab and go and take it with them today, they can do that. We have extra. I even have a little bit extra meat because someone might want a little bit extra. So this was good. It's just easier to grab and go for everybody for when it's dinner time tonight. Okay, yay, I got one more bagel done. There's only one more left. So breakfast is done for everybody. Let me clean up my kitchen because I'm done. I'm done in the kitchen now. I'm finished for today. I just got to clean up, do other stuff. All right, kids are out there and some are done with their school, which is nice, early, and we don't do any group stuff today. I don't think we're going to. No, we're not going to today because we have to head out the door. So usually I skip one day a week. It'll be Wednesday this week. So I'm gonna make my bed because I can do that here, Greg's in here. So I'm gonna make everything, put it together, and this is my chore for the day. I'm like, not a bad day at all. And then I'll go upstairs and work for a little bit, and then we'll head out the door, and then we'll run to the store. All right, I love it when you have good days where like everything gets accomplished. Food's done, I don't have to worry about that. Kids are doing their school, just gotta keep checking on them, making sure they're doing it. They do their chores. And my work is done for the day, just editing and running to the store and the post office. So easy day. All right, made it to the car. So now I'm here, got a bunch of things done at home. Now I just went to the post office. Thank you for your orders. Got all those out today. There's a lot. And now I'm gonna go ahead and drop the girls and then we'll head to the store. All right, I made it to Aldi. I'm gonna go in there and we'll get our groceries, the things that we need. They got pears for $3.29. Kids like kiwi for $4.49. Kids like Granny Smith apples. I'll get some more of these. Honeycrisp apples are yummy too for $2.99. The grapes are $1.55 per pound. I don't think it's been that cheap in a long time. And these are only $1.30. I think you're just gonna have to dig though. It's $1.30. Not bad. Strawberries are $2.29. Just gotta go underneath. Not the best. It's kind of like picking through it here. Cucumbers. Grab some mushrooms. Let's get 3 of these. Not bad. Just some tomatoes. Lettuce. We'll get 2. And get a thing of oranges. Grab some peaches per egg. Let's get. It's not looking very good. I'll just get like one little bunch. It's not very many, but okay, we'll get 2 here. Okay, not bad. Okay, good. So I think I'm done for veggies. Totally was out of Chick-fil-A sauce. Steven had asked me for some. He hasn't asked for any in a long time, so I got some. I'm doing something I haven't done in a long time, and is buy some bread. I feel like my kids are at a standstill where they don't really eat it, so I'm going to get some. So the homemade bread is great, but it seems like no one is eating it lately, so I'm going to get some of this and see if they do. I just don't want to make hot dog buns, so I will buy some. I saw they have tiramisu here at Aldi. I used to love that. Last time I had it, I'm kind of tired of eating it, but that's pretty good to see at Aldi. Gelato, look at the gelato cups, gelato pistachio cups. I bet you those are delicious. For $4. How many's in there? 2? Just 2. Well, that's a nice treat though for just a treat. We have like those things, bao buns or whatever. We've had those at the dumpling house. Nice. Okay, need to get some milk for sure. 2 of these for sure. Probably do 3, but I'll just do 2. There's a lactose-free milk on sale. I'm gonna get a whole box of this. Okay, so not bad for a milk and veggie fruit haul. So yay on this. Okay, let's go check out. Okay, not bad. $100, like $95 for the end of the month grocery haul. That's not bad at all. Pretzels back here from our trip. So pretty good for stocking up with some more fresh fruits and veggies and milk, of course. So not bad. Great day. And I got bread. Like I said, the kids have not been like coming down and making sandwiches and things like that. And I'm like, is it because they're tired of the homemade bread? So I got some. We'll see how they do. Okay, let's get this all packed up and take home. I actually ran into Home Goods and Marshall's just to see if they had any Christmas stuff. So I'm trying to film a couple little shorts, and so I thought, well, we have a lot of stores in our area, and I found that Christmas stuff, if you wait, it'll disappear, right? So I walked into Home Goods and I found they had coastal Christmas decor on something, so I got a couple little ornaments. So just some shell ones that were just cute. So all right, let's go home. Okay, before I forget, look at these. Look how cute these are. Tommy Bahama. Are those not cute? I had a hard time deciding which ones to get, so I got a pink and I got this bluish turquoise. Look how pretty those are. Those are so nice. Tommy Bahama, very cute. Okay, so I'm home now. I put all my groceries away. I didn't film any of that because you've already seen the groceries in the store, same thing. And I'm done. I'm done for the day. It's just an easy day. Maxine was very happy to see her mommy come back to her. She's like, thank you, Mom, for leaving me. But good day today. Like I went and I did a couple, I didn't film here, but I did a couple little shorts and stuff of the different stores in our area, just checking out their Christmas stuff. I'm watching the coastal decor, so because when it comes and it disappears. You'll never see it again. So I saw those little seashell ornaments. I was like, oh, way cute on those. So I gotta think through Christmas a little bit, because I'm thinking our tree, we can do just coastal on our Christmas tree in our living room, and then I could do like my baking pink and turquoise color in my kitchen. You know, all the thoughts when it's still winter fall time. So it's good. So I'm done. I'm editing. I'm getting today's video finished because I have to head out the door and take another child tonight to youth, and then we're finished for the day. So it's been a great day. Dinner's made. I don't even have to worry about it, which is a great thing. So you have a fantastic rest of your day. Come back tomorrow and we'll do more life. I'm making those Big Mac sandwiches. Yes, and I'm gonna make some brioche buns. I have to. I was in the store and I wanted to buy them. Went on a tangent now. I was gonna buy them because I know the kids liked them, but I'm like, you know what? You can make those. Make them, maybe. So I'm going to make some brioche buns tomorrow, and we'll do some Big Macs, and we'll see how the kids like them tomorrow when I make them. All right, you have a beautiful day. I'll see you. Bye.